Hi everybody, I'm Lights Camera Jackson and I'm here with one of the screenwriters of the highly anticipated movie Foxcatcher, E.Max Frye. E.Max, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So I'm really excited about this movie. I'm really excited that you're here. Tell me how you first got involved with this unique story.
I actually I shared an agent with Bennett Miller, the director, and my agent called me one day and he said, "Hey, I got this project. It's fantastic. You got to do it." And I said, "Oh yeah, okay. I've heard that before. What is it?" And so he described what it was, and I went and met Bennett, and we talked it over. And interesting story. I'm an athlete myself, and it was a something that I considered to be a sports story in a way, but far beyond that. And so I was attracted to doing that. And anyway, we started working on the story in 2007.
Wow. And you co-wrote the script with Dan Futterman. How does that work when it's two screenwriters? Who's typing? Who's coming up with all the ideas?
Well, I'll tell you, we never sat in a room together.
Really?
Right. So let me explain this. So this is the way a lot of movies are made. Writers, whether they're single or a team, work on a film and then go off and do other projects depending on financing, casting, all kinds of variables. Mm-hmm. And many times, as in this case, I was off working on another project and was unavailable. And Dan, who's an old friend of Bennett, came in. Dan wrote Capote.
Yes.
So I worked on it 6 months, and then there was the writer's strike of '07. And so after that, I had other obligations, and Dan came aboard and did a fantastic job. But we actually never actually worked on the movie together.
While you both, in different times, were writing the script, did you have Steve Carell in mind for this character?
No, not in '07. I will tell you this story, though. Bennett came in one day and said, "Man, I met this amazing actor, and he's even done real MMA stuff, and he's tough. He's a real athlete. I think he'd really be good for this." And I said, "Oh, wow, yeah. What's his name?" He said, "Channing Tatum." And I said, I've never heard of him. And that was '07. So, we got really lucky that Bennett found him so early, and he was kind of committed to doing this part from a very early time in his career, and then you can see what's happened to his career. So sometimes you get lucky.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Now, I know this, a lot of people know this, that the film was supposed to come out last December. What did you think of what happened when the film was pushed back a year?
I thought it needed to be more editing. I mean, it's a very, very complex story, and it really requires the right balance, not only on the written page, but the actors and the tone, everything. It's got to be really calibrated to work, and it just didn't work at that time, and it needed more time in post-production, and that's, sometimes that happens, and so it happened for the best because people seem to like it.
Cannes Film Festival, did you go?
I've been to Cannes, but I did not go to this one.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. But all the praise, I'm sure, that you've received, what has that really been like so far?
Well, it's writers are kind of the redheaded stepchildren of the movie making process, if I could say that. And so, it's you don't really get blamed when it's good. I mean, when it's bad, and you don't get that much praise when it's good. But it feels a lot better when the movie's good. Let me put it that way.
That's great. Now, Dan has been through the awards season mayhem before with Capote.
Yes.
Has he given you advice at all? Do you know what you're getting into with this crazy award season that's upon you?
I've been given a heads up. I've been given a heads up by Dan, and it is as crazy as they say. Thus far, we're only just about to start it. We have a lot of press to do in Los Angeles and New York, so we're just getting started. But it definitely derails you from the rest of your life, put it that way.
Foxcatcher opens in limited release on November 14th. Look for it throughout award season as well. I'm Late's Camera Jackson.